What up, y'all? Mankini here with Mankini TV, and I'm sitting down in the next in my series of the 333 Records crew, Jynx.
It's Mankini TV. It's my show.
What up, y'all?
Hey.
The wind, oh my lord.
Oh yeah, you're getting blown away. Damn.
Bag.
There goes your thing.
I don't know what we should.
Off to a good start so far.
I wonder if he's gonna grab it.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you're so awesome.
Thank you, sir.
This has gotta be
nice guy over here. Hell yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, nice man.
I should have been.
Yeah. Yeah, just put, yeah, there we go.
You know what? Kevin's been.
Here we are on day number 2, for those keeping up. Yesterday was Limp Bizkit, today is Jynx, and all hell's broken loose.
We're basically the same band.
I wasn't sure. I didn't leave Limp Bizkit last night. I was completely unsure. Look, let's jump into it real quick. I found out about you guys last October at Broken Land Festival when I sat down with Yak Mob.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo, shout out Yak Mob, shout out my bros back at home.
Let me know how Jynx started, began, separated, you know.
I started Jynx in 2014. I started writing music after my old band broke up. They were called Life is a Ghost. We got caught up in that whole like rise core sound thing. It was fun. I had a great time, but I was really jaded. I didn't want to do music anymore, and then a friend of mine heard these like demos that I just like had written and was like, "No, you're starting a fucking band right now," and that's kind of how it started. And then he ended up quitting the band about a year after. We just announced the band's like existence, and he was
like, "Peace."
He got like a really good like career opportunity that like changed his life.
What kind of career?
He's a MTA guy, and then now he's a fireman, I think.
All right.
Pretty sick.
I won't judge him.
Yeah. And then we got Tommy, which I couldn't be happier for. I wanted Tommy in the original lineup of the band anyway, so it ended up working out.
He actually wanted me as a drummer at first, but I was like, yo, man, I'm not trying to drum anymore. Like, yo, let me know if you need a vocalist. And I guess he didn't really know I did. He didn't really know I did vocals, but he saw a video and then he was like, oh shit, you could do this. And I'm like, yeah, man, like, let's give it a shot. And then yeah, just went with it. And like, I've been annoying the out of them ever since.
So wait, originally you're a drummer?
Yes. Yes. Especially that last sentence.
You're a drummer at heart.
Yes, I am. I am a drummer originally. Yeah. Okay. Pretty much all of us in the band, we all grew up together playing shows like over a decade ago, to be honest. Like I probably joined my first heavy band in 2010. And yeah, since then, I've been playing shows with Jerry, Felix, Claudel. Yeah, we've all kind of Justin. Yeah, all of us have been playing in separate bands all together. So we all kind of like grew up with each other in a way, you know. Yeah.
I brought this up actually at Broken Land in New York because I noticed it. I was backstage doing interviews all day long. Okay. You guys, like in the New York music scene, be it hardcore, punk rock, rap, whatever. You guys like are family through and through. Like I watched every band there when like a band was like, hey, like our guitars aren't. So someone came over and was like, here's my guitar, and I was like, do you know them? They were like, no, but like they're performing tonight and they're the homies from like this is their home. Like we got them. And I was like, oh wow, like everybody came together, and sure, like at like local shows you might see that, but like at something like this festival with so many bands, it was just crazy to see that you guys just stick together. Like that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we tend to hold each other down. It's a small city. We have a very small scene that keeps shrinking. We lost a majority of our venues, and luckily, really good friends of ours are doing an amazing thing. The people who run Broken Land are just they're literally just buying up venues left and right and making a scene that's viable in New York City again. Because we really didn't have anything. It was just all DIY stuff, and so again, shout out Kingsland Presents. They're the homies.
Kevin.
Shout out Kevin. Shout out Chip.
What up, Kevin? I know you remember me.
But yeah, I give them a lot of credit. They're doing their part in helping something that has been hurting for a while.
It's important. I feel like the scene you guys have there. Like please don't get me wrong. We're here in Baltimore Soundstage, which is a pretty iconic place here.
I love Baltimore personally. My old band Life is a Ghost. We played here constantly. I would say we played in Baltimore almost as much as we played New York.
Wow.
One of my friends his mother used to be the promoter. Her name is Her name was Melissa, and she became like super close best friends with us. And her son's here tonight. God rest her soul. Love you to death. But I'm super glad to see him, and it brought back so many memories today. Today's really surreal, honestly.
Hell yeah, I love it. That's so that's the thing. Recently, a lot of the stuff I've been doing with these interviews with these bands, you can do that to the mic. Just let me know, and I'll get you like another mic cover. You can have your own. You can take it home with you. It can be yours. Well, only if you let me put it in my bikini first.
Oh no.
No? You sure?
Yeah. Hey yo, pause.
Do you want to know where I put my cell phone when I'm in the mosh pit?
In your bikini. That's fine. You ever see that video from Side Talk NYC? I have 7 female wives, and the dude has his iPhone on his dick. He's basically like the New York you. Yeah.
There is nobody like me.
No, you're way better.
There probably is. Let's be honest.
You're way.
I'm kind of bikini.
You're cooler.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So let's jump into something real quick. The 333 Wreckords crew.
Yeah.
Obviously, I told you, in a brief conversation that a part of this is a passion piece for me. I'm big on Jason Butler and what he's doing with Fever 333, what he did with Let Live, and what he's doing with this label. How'd you guys come to be on the label?
All right, so our producer Zach Jones, shout out Zach. He was working with Jason, and he was kind of in the studio showing him a bunch of stuff like that he was working on, and he just happened to show him our song, and Jason was just like, "Yo, what is this?" Like he was super stoked on it. He's like, "Who are these guys?" Like
you're not white boys, right?
Yeah, exactly. Pero Dominicano soy, you feel me? Like, you know how it is. But it was so cool because I've seen Jason live with Let Live in 2011 at this venue called The Point in the Bronx, way back in the day. And I remember ever since I first saw him, I just fell in love with just his showmanship, his presence, just everything about him was just so cool. So the fact that we're working with him and he's showing us love and all that, it's super dope. Like, super chill guy.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, we were working with him in the studio too recently. Like, super chill dude. Yeah, man, it's great. Yeah.
What differs 333 Records like from labels and everything else that goes on in the industry?
We're more about being a movement. It's more about it's like we operate as a collective more so than your standard label. So we collaborate with each other. We try to look out for every other group when we have an opportunity to. Shout out Oxymoron, shout out Guerrilla Warfare, shout out everyone else on the label. Jason's just been so fatherly almost. Like he's just an undeniable. I mean, if you've ever met Jason, or if you've ever seen Jason live, he's just like a completely undeniable presence.
Oh yeah.
And it's the same off stage. It's just who he is all the time. It's super genuine. And that's the energy that translates into how the label functions too. It's just this pretty dope home where you don't feel like stiff and corporate, and you're like pressed to be like, I don't know, but it's better than nothing, right?
Just a whole lot of vibes, family vibes, very close.
And he's pretty hands on too. Like he hung out with us when we were out there. We were out in LA a couple weeks ago, month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. And we were writing a few songs, and he came to kick it a couple of days, and he was like bouncing ideas back and forth with us, and just like, yo, let's try this, and then he would go home and think of something and be like, how do you feel about this? And then we'd like try it out, and if we liked it, we kept it. If we didn't, we rolled,
Yeah.
And that was that. Like, all right, we didn't like it.
He's super cool. Like, if something was like, oh, this isn't really our vibe, like, it sounds like more like you, he's so cool about it. You know what I mean? If we tell, because, we really are like a specific type of band. We know what type of sound we want. We know what we want to do. So he's like, when we tell him, he's all about it. He rolls with it. It's great, dude. Cannot complain.
I love that.
Yeah, the experience working with him, dude, like such an awesome dude, very talented, like helped me a lot, man, like a lot, bro. Yeah.
He cares about growth. That's the important thing. Like he's very much so about the development of the artist.
Yeah.
Not just from the standpoint of blowing them up industry-wise, but really developing them as people and making sure that everything's functional and everything makes sense, and it's mad cool. Honestly, it's just everything we wanted out of a relationship in the sorry, I'm playing footsie with your kneecap.
Okay. I'll see you on the van later.
Trailer. He I mean, kind of, we do too, I guess. He's just so about making sure that what we're about is present musically, and it's present lyrically, and it's present in delivery, and he'll just push us constantly without being overbearing. It's not like you have to do this. It's none of that bullshit that a lot of labels do try. And it works for some people. It's really not ever been our vibe. We've gotten put in situations like that before, and it's like very fucking uncomfortable. We made some cool friends out of it though, which is great, but it's a very uncomfortable situation for us.
Yeah, if we don't like something, we're gonna say we don't like it. Like, you know, like, but we're thankful for opportunities to work with awesome people like that are super chill. But like, yo, if they're gonna like show us something and we're working on something and we're just not vibing with it, we're gonna tell them. Like, we really don't settle for like a song if we're not 100% down with it, for sure.
I dig that. Yesterday I told everybody I don't vibe with Kid Rock. Kid Rock.
Oh, yeah, Kid Rock.
Ball with the ball, the bang, the bang.
Legend. In the aspect of music, we wouldn't have a lot of what we do without what he did, but Kid Rock for every goddamn other
yeah, he moving funny right now. He moving a little funny right now.
Definitely moving funny right now.
A little wacky, Kid Rock. What's up with that?
It's fair enough, you know. We were at the Limp Bizkit show, and I pointed out everyone blames Limp Bizkit for the Woodstock '99 shit. No one goes to Kid Rock for all the shit he talked in his wild.
Yeah.
Kid Rock, I'm gonna say it again on another interview. You're the reason Woodstock '99 went the way it did. Not Limp Bizkit and not the Insane Clown Posse. It's your fault.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
Anyways, I'm sorry that you keep ending up in my interviews. I shouldn't. Whatever. You, Kid Rock.
Yeah, that was like a whole. They just used him as a scapegoat. You know, it's really unfortunate situation, but you can't like blame Limp Bizkit for that. Like,
such a weird thing.
I watched Woodstock '99 live, like as it was happening on pay-per-view, and their set. I just thought it was the coolest thing. I was like, yeah, they're like this shit on fire.
Plywood, all this.
Awesome. And then like 10 years later, I didn't, you know.
You hear about all the shit that went down, and like, damn.
Even then, it was happening well before Fred Durst hit the stage.
Yeah, I don't blame. I do not blame Limp Bizkit. You can't blame Limp Bizkit for how people act. I'm sorry.
No,
people act on their own volition. That's how humans are.
100%.
You can't excuse bullshit behavior because someone's playing fucking music. That.
Well, speaking of Limp Bizkit, I wanted to touch on, as I've said, I've already spoken to Guerrilla Warfare. I've spoken to Scal. I'm big in the hardcore nu metal, and it feels like it doesn't even feel like anymore. It is apparent in 2022, 2021, 2020 that nu metal and hardcore music is in a renaissance. There's this big comeback of it. Yes. I don't want to, put you guys, pigeonhole you into a genre or whatever, but like hardcore nu metal, like this is the thing. It's here. It's alive. It's thriving, and bands possibly like yourselves are here doing it. This is what the we do, and we like it, and we're gonna keep doing it. Yeah,
we all came up in the New York hardcore scene too, so it's like even though we're not a New York hardcore band, so to speak, but we still like we the same values. You know what I mean? We still have that same mindset like as we did when we were in that type of scene. So
100%. Yeah, a big thing for us is like it's just about influence. Like when we write songs, we don't write songs like, oh, well, we need to fill the quota for a radio song, or we don't. It's more like what are we really feeling musically, and we talk about it a little bit before we decide to go write. And every time we hit the studio, we hit fresh. There's no, it's blank before. Yeah,
it's so blank. I'm either gonna rah or sing. I don't know. Like
we just go in and do it. It's everything's always off the head. There's never pre-pro or anything like that before we go write.
You guys walk into the studio, no songs planned, nothing. And then just it up in the studio.
Yeah, just be writing shit off the dome like.
An instrumental a day when we do it. It's kind of crazy, like fully realized, almost mixed.
Yeah, just have the structure, have all the instruments ready, and then vocals. Yeah,
it's why we honestly stay with Zach and have worked with. We just have such a great workflow together, and he's really good at like keeping us concise. I come from a more technical background. I used to play in like a ton of technical death metal bands and shit back in the day, and.
Yeah, me too. Drumming. Like I played in a lot of death metal, hardcore bands back in the day too.
For us, it's more like reining us in. I can tend to just write a riff that'll be 4 or 5 parts, and he's like, "We're gonna take the best part of that and just play that 8 times," and we're like, "Yeah."
Wow. So is it safe to say that 4 days ago, the new single that dropped, it came to be just like that too?
That song.
That was recorded over 2 years ago, actually. Over 2 years ago. That was January 2020. Over 2 years ago.
Right before the pandemic.
What? Yeah, yo. That song was.
Sitting on this for 2 years.
Yeah, man. We wanted to put that song out like a year ago, to be honest. But with everything that was happening,
we were waiting for the right time because we do feel like that song is pretty significantly different than the rest of our discography. It's definitely a lot more energetic. It is a show. It's us. Showing of where we want to go musically.
Okay.
I do feel like music's kind of gotten to this point where it's pretty homogenized, and you know what you're gonna get. And when you do feel, hear an artist, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But people really don't know what to expect when we release music.
As unpredictable as possible with what we're gonna do sonically. Yeah. But this song was a big change for us because we did want to enforce that we care more about energy than anything. I care
100%.
about efficiency. I care about playing a tight show, obviously. But a good song doesn't have to be a million notes. It doesn't have to have 4,000 parts. It doesn't have to have a fucking breakdown to be a good song. So if we don't feel like writing a breakdown, we're gonna not write a breakdown. When we've done it a million times.
Yeah. But there's plenty of times where we're like, nah, we don't need it there.
I will say the new stuff that we do have.
It's definitely heavier.
Right now is definitely the most varied material we've ever done.
Yeah.
It plays a lot with genre, which has always been important to us
yes.
too.
Very genre fluid for sure. Honestly, Fucking Up is just a precursor to what we have like in the works right now. So definitely, like, if you're fucking with that one, like, you're gonna love everything else we're doing.
So how close are we to a new record?
It's in the works.
Okay.
Can't give you dates.
That's fine.
Definitely have a lot of material.
We're
we're sitting on definitely some dope ass music. Yeah.
So you think we'll start hearing some more singles throughout the summer?
Yes, for sure.
We were actually talking about doing a couple videos today. We like to do a video for every song whenever we do things. We didn't do it for the Goat EPs because time constraint.
Yeah.
But now we're really gonna like hone in on that, not just for singles. We kind of want to have everything.
Really want like the visual to be out there for sure.
So what happens after this tour is over?
We're home for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, we have no plans.
Back in the studio at all?
Back to work, normal life.
Back to the studio so we can finish up.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably head back to Cali for like a week or so and just finish it up. Yeah.
So wait, so Cali is where you guys are?
Yeah. We go to LA. To record.
We always go to LA. It's cool. It's just a change of scenery. We get to focus on the one thing we can focus on. We're not distracted by friends at home. It's actually weird because every time we go out there, we end up
mad friends end up being there and stuff. Yeah, either on tour or just there. Yeah.
We're like New Yorkers, and New Yorkers have this thing where New Yorkers don't really like to chill with people who aren't New Yorkers.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So like we hear like, oh, New Yorkers are
New Yorkers are in LA too. Like, let's go.
See ya.
Oh my God.
I gotta go, man.
It's kind of funny, like even on tour. I mean, we kick it with all the bands all the time.
Yeah, of course.
But like we get in these like, we're so fucking New York. We'll just like hide in the middle of this fucking little gap between our van and trailer and just sit in a little tight circle and we'll just make fun of each other for an hour.
Yeah.
And like just walking by there, what the fuck are they doing? And we're just literally telling each other we're
just talking mad shit to each other for sure. Yeah, I don't think I would ever live in LA though. Honestly, like home, and I feel like I've traveled enough. We've all traveled enough to kind of like appreciate home a lot. Absolutely.
Yeah. I dig. What's the craziest thing you guys have seen out on any of your tours?
Yeah, this one time we did an interview with a guy in a bikini. See.
I don't know where he is, but we're gonna find him.
Fucking craziest thing on tour. Let's see.
I mean, my story was with a different band, but I had a gun pulled on me in Chicago once. That fucking sucked.
It's fucking Chicago. It's you guys are from New York.
I almost got murdered here.
In Baltimore?
Yeah, on tour over goldfish crackers. That's a true story.
I remember that story.
Very true story.
Yeah.
But yeah, we almost got shot over fucking goldfish crackers. Sonar.
Oh, you know Sonar?
Yeah.
The guys. So this is owned by the workers.
Okay, that's sick. But yeah, played a show there. Some weird shit happened. Some goldfish crackers. Dude stopped, pulled back. It was just like pulls a fucking gun on us, and I was like, "Yo, you need to chill the fuck out, bro." I was so drunk. Like, you need to chill the fuck out, dude. And he's like, "What?" But our tour manager just comes fucking running over, and he's just like, dude. He's like, "We're so sorry." That's how he talked. He's like, he's this real Dominican dude, but like super like surf guy voice. And he's like, "Dude, we're fucking sorry. It was our boy's birthday." And he's like, "It's his birthday. We're just really fucked up. I didn't mean to. It was an accident." And dude was like, "Y'all need to get the fuck out of here right now." And we're like, "All right, don't worry about it. We're good money." And then everybody in the van was like pissing themselves. And it's not the first time I've ever had a gun pulled on me. I'm from New York. We're going to hear that a lot, by the way, because New Yorkers love to tell everyone that they're New York the same way Puerto Ricans like to tell you that they're Puerto Rican. The same way Dominicans will just speak Dominican slang to let you know that they're Dominican without telling you that they're Dominican. We deal with that a lot. And but yeah, and this dude was like, y'all need to get the f out of here. And I'm running. Everyone runs in the van. Our singer's standing on top of our van and trailer. We're doing power kicks because we played with some 80s bands or some shit. And we drag him in the f***ing van and we take off. And me and him are just sitting in the back cracking up. We're the only ones that are just f***ed up. Everyone is stone sober at this point because they almost got murdered.
Yeah, they're like,
and I'm sitting in the back of the van and they're like, dude, not cool. Like, nah, and I'm laughing at them like, ah! I'm like, yeah, I'm mad. Yeah, soft. He wasn't gonna do shit, bro. Yeah.
oh man,
That happened.
I bring that up too. I ask a lot of bands that, and I'm gonna bring a band up. I'm gonna assume possibly from New York that maybe you guys know them, or at least the lead singer. I found out at Brooklyn a lot of people know him, Jaden Panesso.
Yeah, it's the homie. Yeah,
That's the homie.
Yeah.
So he went on tour, Siler with ICP.
Yeah.
We were kicking it with Dustin last night.
My old band used to play shows with he used to play bass for a band way back in the day. Yeah, I known that dude forever. Hell yeah. Yeah, shout out Jay.
Hey, that's the homie. He was my very first interview on Mankini TV.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
And he told us in his tour with ICP, I say us, it was just me, like us. Who was the other person?
Dude,
here?
it's your community.
Yeah, I get the community of Mankinis.
That's the us. That's the us. That's
Juggalos, I don't know. But he tells us that I don't know if it was North Carolina. The interview's on my YouTube channel. Go watch it there. But he watched someone drop trowel and take a shit on a cop car. Like on the hood of the cop car in front of the venue. And he was like, that shit was wild, but that shit was also baller because he was like, F the police. And I was like, yo, like,
that's tough.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's still some fiend ass behavior though. like put a bat to the whip or something. You taking a shit on the whip?
That's some Amber Heard.
Yeah, it is, bro. You don't want that, bro.
Sorry.
well, the worst part
Sorry,
is,
Johnny Depp.
Man's dookied on a cop car.
what happens if you get caught mid like deuce? Like, you know.
Well, I mean, bro, I don't know. If I was a cop, I'd be like, nah, you're good, bro. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Finish, and then I'm gonna arrest you.
I'm like, you got hand sanitizer before I arrest you, bro? I'll never be a cop, by the way. 12.
ACAB.
But yeah, that's holy shit.
Yeah.
Shout out that guy, man. He's a fucking hero.
Yeah.
Anybody
Shout out
watching,
Dookie cop car guy.
Yeah, Dookie Cop Car guy.
man.
Jaden, if you watch this, whatever, if you can let me know who that guy was, or if you remember, like, let's find him and maybe I can talk to him.
Yeah. Jay, when you can upload memories to fucking Google Glass, you better send me that shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hey, dude.
So what's we can't talk about a record, but what's next in store? There's obviously something brewing and bubbling inside of you guys. The next evolution, this next level of Jynx. What's coming?
Music touring,
videos, touring,
drinking,
smoking weed,
music touring,
yeah,
psychedelics, music touring.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did shrooms on the drive out from New York.
To here?
No, it was day one of tour. It took us 4 hours to get out of New York. We had to
dude, it's a nightmare.
And I was I was just not there. Everything was colorful.
Yo, it's crazy, dude. It's like in the city, you're better off just taking public trans, just subways and buses, because you're driving.
I'll bring the van and trailer on a train. I don't know. Put that shit on the A train. Get out the city.
You've got it attached to your back, like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, backing it up in the train. In the train.
Hey, can y'all watch the wheels?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Showtime. Showtime. That's like a thing. I don't know if you ever seen those kids.
No.
If you ever get on the train in New York, you hear Showtime. Tourists love that. They eat it up. They're like, kids dancing. Oh my god.
But if you're really from New York, you're like, yo, you're f***ing annoying.
These motherfuckers up there. What the f*** are you doing over here, bro? You're wilding right now. Fuck it. I don't want to hear your dumbass remix or some bullshit while you doing a backflip talking about Spider-Man. Suck it.
Sometimes they're nasty with it. Yeah, sometimes they're good. But yo, sometimes you could just tell it's just some fiend head, just wilding, not catching shit. I'm like, yo.
It's like the hacky sack rejects.
Yeah. Yep. Hattie sack.
Hattie sack.
Hacky hat.
Some like I'm from DC. I'm used to it. I've seen some on the trains there. I'm like you, like fucking put me on the train.
Yo, shout out Showtime kids. What's up?
Hey, Showtime kids, what's good? Y'all trying to do some hat tricks on Mankini TV? Show me what that hat do.
Dude, you should actually come to the city and just interview Showtime kids for a fucking day. That's the funniest shit.
Hop on the train with my camera?
That ass, bro. You should do it.
I feel like that's a normal thing for random people just going to New York and be like, I'm going to record myself in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
That's really normal, honestly.
Yeah.
It's very normal.
Tourists,
Like,
Times Square.
Non-music interviews by just random people.
You didn't know who they were, what they were doing?
Yeah, I've had tours like days that like I dress like I care about fashion a lot, and there was just a day I was walking with a friend, and they were like, "Can we take pictures of you real quick?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Is it for like a magazine or something?" They're like, "No, we're just from England, and we think you're very, very hip."
NYC really does consist of very flea people.
Yeah.
Flea means you dress good. If you look flea, that means you look good.
It's like, you know, added from fly, like, oh, you look kind of fly right now, but it's flea. I flea. Feel it.
Okay. Will the bikini fly on a late night in like Brooklyn, you know, with a slice and a beer?
I mean, no one will f with you, but everyone will f with you.
I feel that.
I don't mean like f with you as in like, yo, you're my boy, I f with you.
No, yeah, absolutely. They're gonna hit me. Hey, look at this guy.
You get a lot of hey, yo.
Yeah, cutting ass for sure. Yeah.
You might get stabbed. I'm not gonna front.
Damn.
You might get stabbed. Who knows? Hi.
We're being interviewed by a guy in a bikini.
Hey, shout out Cameron. Hey, boo. I miss you.
Shout out Born of Osiris. Fucking dudes right there. Cool as hell. Yo, I love it. So yesterday we were playing Flip Cup, and Lee from Born of Osiris just comes through and like just gets us washed in 10 minutes, and then just leaves. He just comes with a bottle of tequila.
He was pouring fucking neats for Flip Cup.
Yeah, for Flip Cup, bro.
Neats of tequila.
So we just started chugging tequila. We're like, damn, bro.
And then dipped. Like he disappeared.
He just came to get us up and left, and I was like, damn, bro.
Like anime, bro.
Shout out Lee.
Shout out Lee.
It's the fucking foot soldiers from Ninja Turtles 2.
You know what? That guy, man. He hurt my liver today.
Yeah, definitely.
Is your liver gonna hurt tonight? Out of curiosity, he's gonna party hard tonight.
He said round 2 tonight, so yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably gonna be forced to drink something.
Like, you're just gonna party at the van right here in Baltimore.
That's what we did last night.
That's what we did last night. We were literally just on the sidewalk playing Flip Cup, and like then like
at your van.
Yeah, then like
in the middle of the street.
3 cops kept circling around, and we're like, all right, let's fuck it. But we were in that for like a good like yeah, like we were out there on the sidewalk just chilling, playing Flip Cup. Yeah. What's that other game we were playing where you put the cards in the can until it cracks? What's that called?
Kings?
I think so. I don't know. Yeah, we were playing that one too. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
That's always a weird one. Like, you probably just fucking chug the beer. Yeah. Let's just shotgun these for like 20 minutes.
My favorite drinking game is drinking. The game part is will I vomit or not?
There was a weird time in drinking games where Power Hour was a thing. You guys know Power Hour?
Yeah, I've done Power Hour.
You fucking just play a song for, what was it, a minute? Or, yeah, it was 1 hour, so a minute, and you drink for that, and it switches! Drink, and it's like, what the f***? And then someone's fucking vomiting on themselves, passed out under the tire for 4 hours.
It's more than likely me.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't partied with me yet.
Oh, no, I throw up everywhere.
That's fine. Well, let's jump into this partying thing real quick, because I got to touch on it.
Yeah.
You guys know what's up with Juggalos?
Yeah.
I actually I toured with Twisted before, and in an old band I was drumming for. Yeah.
What band?
Kissing Candace.
Yo, those are the homies too.
Yeah.
Yo, those are the
I was their drummer for like a second. Yeah, those are my bros back at home. Yeah, I was with that band for like a second.
Nig, I swear I'm not anybody watching this that thinks that
That's his name.
Also, I'm half black, so f you. But Nig, what's up?
That's his name.
It really is.
I love that dude.
No one's gonna believe me.
Yeah. I toured with him with his old band back in like 2013. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking Spanish just now. I'm not even gonna lie.
I used to get that sometimes. I'd be like, hey.
He was like, yeah, I used to tour with this band. He's like, Arroz con pollo?
Go ahead.
He said, black and Spanish, let's go.
I only let Dominicans and Puerto Ricans cut my hair too, because that's real shit.
Yeah, nah. Shout out Dominican barbers.
The crispy ass, fucking beaming red, sore ass.
Bruh.
Yeah.
The shape up is so slick. There's like a cut in my head, but it's not even bleeding. Like, you know what?
That shit is real.
We over there. You want another shot? I'm like, hey, can you stop pouring me liquor? Like, I just wanted a haircut.
Oh, that's the best. So you get a haircut and a Hennessy. That's the vibes. And then there's always a guy in the barbershop who don't work there. Yeah.
Just chilling, just chilling.
And he sells flan. I don't know why.
Where's homie get this flan from?
Shout out to
Or
flan.
like sometimes they got like watches.
Delicious.
He said, homie, why you got all this? It's all good. What you want? All right, let me get two.
That's yeah.
So, Juggalos. You play the Gathering of Juggalos ever? Think we can get you there?
I've never played the Gathering.
I'd never be opposed to that.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens, I mean, we wouldn't say no.
I would absolutely not say no.
Yeah.
Everyone I know, I've never attended the Gathering myself. I was part of that crew growing up of the kids who were very apprehensive of Juggalo culture.
Fair enough.
Until I learned about it, and I was like, damn, this is actually like really cool. And I really dig, honestly, like what they're about, because it's how we interact with everyone on 333, but on a way bigger scale. And I think that's super cool.
Like, we would never jack that we're Juggalos, but I definitely got respect for it for
shout
sure.
out Juggalos because they're real as shit.
Yeah, no, on that tour, man, I was like, yo, this is like a crazy cult going on right here. Like,
we did, and it was cool. Like we just did direct support for Attila back in October.
yeah, and they had some Juggalo fans too.
Very much so have a Juggalo fan.
Ohio especially, yeah.
Dayton,
Specifically Ohio. It's like Juggalo town right there.
Some random girl. We're about to go on stage. The only way you could stand, the only place you could stand side stage at this venue is right by the entrance to the women's bathroom. So we're waiting for our intro to start, and we're hiding out behind some speakers, and this girl comes out and she walks by and she's like, so I let you go know that you're all hot. And we were like, cool, thanks. And then she was like,
She's trying to take us all in the bathroom and shit. I was like, yo.
Our bass player Felix, he has fucking super long dreads. He looks like he's in corn. He's standing there. She's like, grabs his hair. She goes, can I touch your dreads? And he was like,
you already doing that. Like,
and then she like drunkenly like tries to look like sexy fade back kind of thing and points at me and she goes and I was like, yo, I'm good, shorty.
Yeah,
like,
nah, shorty was wilding that night,
like,
for sure.
4 friends peeking their heads out waiting for us. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of my face.
They're like, nope.
20 like after our set, I'm sitting there eating a burrito and I watched this get dragged out. Vomiting all over the place. It looked like they were dragging Jesus on the cross. It was crazy.
Don't act traki.
No,
don't do that.
Just don't
do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't drink,
Just
kids.
be cool.
Don't
Just
drink
be
like us.
chill.
We're adults.
Have a good time.
Speaking of drinking,
Fucking do
I
this.
swear you would love to party at the Gathering. It would be like you'd be in heaven just fucking partying with us.
Oh, I'd probably just die of
Not at
Yeah.
I passed out in a bay of hail in my bikini one night after an entire bottle of SoCo. There's just pictures of me and like beads and just
What kind of beads?
like
Anal ones?
No, I mean, I'm sure somebody tried to use them as anal beads. I don't know if they were on me or not, but
He woke up, he got little duty stains on his neck.
oh,
Dookie stains.
It was the guy. It was the same guy from the cop car earlier today. He found you.
I know who you are. I've smelled your.
I like how we just made this hypothetical situation that never really happened. But
Who knows now?
In my mind, it happened.
He's gonna fucking watch us and be like, "It was me, you motherfucker," and be like, "I need you to prove it." Fucking shits on a cop car again. This time gets tackled by 4 police.
yeah.
All right, being from New York, home of pizza, like the spot, pineapple on pizza.
Nah, I don't like that at all, bro.
I don't hate it.
I don't like sweets with like dinner, like sweet stuff with dinner. I've never really been a fan of that. I mean, you've eaten pineapple before,
I eat pineapple.
If it's there, he'll eat it. But me, I'm very against it. I'm very against that shit.
I'm not
Never.
against it per se. I mean, if it was like fresh pineapple, maybe if you got to grill it. I wouldn't like it with red sauce. You'd have to do something different.
Yeah,
like
but
maybe
nah.
like a barbecue, red onion, a little bit of ground beef, like the way you would do like a burger with pineapple on it.
Okay.
But
Never, not for me.
that noise, bro. Just give me some cheese, and I'm good money.
Give me a good slice.
Cheese, good money.
Best pizza in New York.
It's got to be somewhere in Brooklyn, probably.
Yeah,
Brooklyn typically has the best spots.
The big 3. I don't remember one of the names of it, but like, what's that spot called? Oh my God, my brain. Grimaldi's, incredible spot in Dumbo. Shout out Grimaldi's. My personal favorite spot is right by my job. It's in the financial district. It's called John's. It was in the first Spider-Man movie. That actual location, yeah, he picks it up from that pizzeria, and I really, really thoroughly enjoyed their slice of pizza. It got an 8 on Barstool Sports. What's up?
Yeah, shout out pizza. Shout out chopped cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shout out the good food. Shout out halal food. Yeah. Shout out New York City food.
Chopped cheese right now.
Yeah, nah, man. That's what I'm getting tomorrow. I'm either gonna get chopped cheese or halal tomorrow. We'll see.
But I like the content. I love pizza, and you know it's valid. But don't come to my city talking about no pizza in my city, bro. You
can't come there and then talk about Chicago pizza's better.
Oh, shout out EJ Shannon.
Shout out EJ Shannon.
Yo, I'm getting you a fucking slice tomorrow, bro.
Have we with him about that shit?
Yeah, I was with him yesterday about it. I say, yo, I'm getting you a fucking slice at the show tomorrow, and you're gonna like it.
No matter what.
And if you don't, we fighting, EJ.
$1 slice though.
You get him a $1 slice, right?
You got slices in New York?
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
$1 slice is valid.
Honestly, the $1 slice is definitely better than like pizza you would get out of state, but like definitely the real shit, obviously.
No, but there were some bomb $1.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Like straight up $1 for a slice.
100%.
Champions $1.50 now, but
so sometimes it's $1.50 at certain spots, but like there's definitely still dollar spots.
75 cents for like a like any topping.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You get a whole pie for $8.
Me.
Sometimes it's $8 with a soda. Crazy.
Is that if they just like you?
No, it's just a combo on certain dollar spots. It'll have the combo on
that written in there.
Shout out Dollar Pizza.
Shout out Dollar Pizza.
Holding down drunk people all over the world.
Yeah, like 3 a.m.
Look, we went off the rails here. I've had so much fun with you two. Seriously. Y'all are killing it. I with the music heavy.
Thank you, dog.
Heavy. You give this. I think this is one of the first times I've done an interview where before I've interviewed you, I was in your mosh pit. Like,
hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like usually it's, hey, the show starts in 4 hours. Can you meet us here? I'm like, yeah. You know, and then I watch the show. Like tonight, I watched your set, got beat the up, and then came out here. Like, fucking A. Turn up proper.
It's funny too, cause like I don't think we would really consider ourselves a very, very heavy band, but like for some reason, like just the crowd responses we get, cause we are a very intense band with stage presence wise, so we very much give off the energy to them as much as they give it to us. Yeah. So like literally like I said, we're not like the heaviest band, but we literally like the crowd responses we get is it's like we are a heavy ass band. Yeah. So it's cool. I like that.
They're heavy as you with them, and if you don't, then you.
Yeah, if you don't with us,
shook my
Batman.
Hey,
shook my
you if you don't with Jynx. Yo, for real, if you don't with Jynx, you. We said it. You. You don't get no food at the table, no chopped cheese, no dollar pizza.
He said no chopped cheese for you, Papa. Get out of here.
Hey, bye. You don't even get a plastic bag when it's raining for your fucking shoes because you don't want to get them wet.
You get a paper bag for 5 cents though.
Oh, y'all charge 5 cents for a paper bag? They charge 5 cents for plastic bags in places in Maryland.
No, we don't have plastic no more in New York. It's banned.
Yeah, you know they said save the whales.
Is it turtles? That's the
turtles
reason.
too.
The turtle.
It's all of them. That's marine life.
Oh, yeah. Seafood, Justin.
Seafood.
Shout out seafood.
Shout out seafood.
Shout out 333 Records.
I think we're about to eat seafood.
Shout out Jason Butler.
Shout out Jason Butler.
Thank you for all that you've done for music in this community and what you've done bringing so many artists together. I'm Mankini. This is only the beginning of this series. If you're not watching Jynx, you're f***ing up.
Catch us on tour. Veil of Maya, Born of Osiris, Hunt the Dinosaur, Victims. It's popping.
Hey, yo.
If we're near you, pull up. If we're like an hour away from you, make that drive. Cancel all your plans.
You ain't got no friends anyway.
You don't got no f***ing friends. I'm your f***ing friend.
Hey, make sure, go check out all the 333 Records crew. Do it. I'm Mankini. This is Jynx. We out.